Jon, thanks for giving us a couple minutes and coming out to a great event like this. Just talk about you getting involved here.
It's always great to help other athletes out. Everybody has their own charitable endeavors that they get involved with, but you need other guys around to help you with it. So come out and help Bill out is no problem at all, because he's been there for me many times.
Talk about your relationship with Billy a little bit.
It's just one of them things that it's kind of a group, all former athletes, you kind of group together and you kind of, networking, trading secrets, doing all that kind of stuff. You meet all the same people, so when you're available to show up at someone else's event, or, he's got a friend that needs a favor or whatever it's always great to come out and help each other out.
Now, I know you mentioned that he helps you out a little bit. Talk about some of the things that you do.
I'm involved in many things. I'm on the board of the Alzheimer's Association. I do a lot for the law enforcement. We had the polar bear plunge down here, the law enforcement torch run. They had the polar bear plunge. So I do a softball tournament that Billy actually plays in up in Camden. So there's a million different things, and there's so many of them I can't remember them half the time. I do a bowling tournament in December up in Pennsauken. So there's a million different things going on, and it's a matter of the more people you meet, the more guys you can get to show up, because everybody's schedules are so busy. So it's just a matter of taking care of people when you can, and they'll take care of you in return. Obviously,
I have to slip a couple Eagles questions in. People want to hear about it. Obviously, first off, talk about your training camp's about to kick off pretty soon. You still have about a month or so, I guess off till then. But just talk a little bit about getting back in the swing of things. I know that you start to get a little antsy, I think, about this time of the year, getting ready to get back out there. And then plus, you guys, you want to prove something, I think, off of last year probably.
Yeah, you do, and the best thing you can do is prepare yourself to play like that. I think the thing about it is you have to have everybody else on the team in the same mind frame you're in. And then once you get everybody in that mind frame, now you have to roll the dice and hope nobody gets hurt. So there's not a lot you can control about it, but you have to be mentally ready to go in and battle, because bad things are going to happen. You have to deal with them. But as a team right now, you look at things. You look at what the Giants did last year, and people were really wondering about them, and they got hot at the right time. And when you really, and I've said this for years, going into a season, all you really need is a chance, and you got to play well, and that's what it comes down to.
Now, towards the end of the season, there was a stretch where you guys were playing pretty well. There can be some momentum that can be taken from that to this year, right?
Yeah, and especially after you struggled all year and going through all those type of things, and you see what you're capable of. You can go back and look at that film. It's like you did turn it around. We started playing well. It just didn't disappear. It's still there. But you just have to string it all together. And it's just that kind of thing. It just gives you a little confidence, something to look back on, instead of going through a training camp, scratching your head, wondering who's going to make the next play.
And just finally, one last one. There's always been a lot of talk about Donovan. People always complain. Fact of the matter is, he had a great year last year. You want to go back and look at the stats. He's still there as the leader of your team. And, just your feelings about going in this season with him, because, quite frankly, for all the stuff he takes, he puts up good numbers every year.
He always does, and he takes a lot of stuff forward. And it's the kind of thing that, you're going to go as far as he takes. A good year, you're going to have a really good team. And that's basically what it comes down to. I mean, we have to protect him up front to allow him to have that type of year, but he's the man.
Good luck, and I know a lot of people in this area and throughout Philadelphia will be cheering you hard this year.
All right, thanks a lot.
Take care, buddy.